Hey guys, it's Kelly. We're back with another movie review. I just watched a movie with my mother, and it was great. It was called 13 Fanboy. It's on Paramount Plus. It was on other places you can watch it too. I'll pop up the list of them there because it was quite a few. But before we get into it, I just want to say, if you guys didn't check out my Ghost Box video from yesterday, well, technically like 2 days ago, because when you're seeing this video, it's Monday, but I'm recording this Sunday night. So, Saturday, I did a Ghost Box video. And if you haven't checked it out, because I asked questions about Jesse's movie and stuff like that, and I got some interesting answers from him, and just interesting stuff said in general. And there's also a lot of stuff I heard that I couldn't really understand what they were trying to say. So maybe you guys could listen and see if you can understand what is trying to be said with headphones. Make sure you wear headphones because you really hear a lot. Even though I was editing, I went back 3 times to listen back. And each time I heard more stuff I didn't hear before. So, it's interesting. I definitely find the Ghost Box interesting. So yeah, anyways, I just want to say that. Check out that video if you haven't. It's really interesting. But yeah, let's get right into the movie review. I'm going to be talking about the movie, so if you don't want to know anything about it, don't watch. But I do recommend you do go and watch the movie. It was cool. So, this movie is an hour, I said it, an hour and 41 minutes, came out in 2021. So it's basically have to do with Friday the 13th. It's basically like this stalker is stalking, all the people from Friday the 13th, who were in the movie, all the actors and stuff. Which I think that's a cool concept in itself. They're taking something from another movie and making it its own thing. It's Friday the 13th based. I just think that's a cool concept. Making something based off something else. Making a movie based off another movie. I just think that's a cool concept in itself. So, maybe you recognize some of the characters. I haven't watched Friday the 13th movies in a minute, so a lot of them I didn't recognize. Obviously, the guy who played Jason. Obviously, I know that. But some of the other characters I didn't necessarily recognize. And they were all from, different Jason movies. Not from, the very first one or anything. So, it kind of pops up. It tells you, this person, the name, and then who they play and from which movie. But, so pretty much it starts off where you go back in time with this girl named Kelsey Voorhees. And, which I guess that's the person's name in real life, the actress, who was Kelsey's grandmother, played Kelsey's grandmother. I forgot her first name, something Voorhees. But, and it showed her and the grandmother, and then it showed, the stalker getting her, killing the grandmother in front of Kelsey. Then, it, fast forwards to present time when Kelsey's an adult. And this movie kind of follows her and all the other cast members. And basically, obviously, each one of them getting killed off. One of them just ends up getting kidnapped and put in a basement. And the way they set it up, it makes you think, could this person be the killer? This person, in the beginning, shown this creepy, cleaner guy, janitor. He was kind of watching Kelsey and her boyfriend in the shower. It was really weird. So it makes you think, could he be it? But I feel looking back, it's that was too obvious. You know what I mean? Excuse me, they're never going to make it that obvious that it was him. Who the killer was. And then I feel there was a third person, I can't remember. Then Kelsey's boyfriend, because he kind of acted real, there was one point in the scene Kelsey was in a hotel, because there was a convention for, Friday the 13th going on, where, the actors from there were, signing autographs, doing meet and greets. They were staying in a hotel. Kelsey went back to her hotel room, and, you hear, the guy banging on the door, the stalker guy. Then all of a sudden, the boyfriend shows up. So that made it look suspicious a bit. But then, it was kind of, didn't also make sense of that. Because there was no way, banging. Then, 2 seconds later, it's the boyfriend banging on the door. There wouldn't have been enough time. I don't know. I guess because banging on the door, then he stopped. Kelsey walked towards the door. Then, she looked at people, and it was the boyfriend. So, there was a few seconds in between. So, I guess he could have ditched it. Not just that, but then at some point, the stalker guy went after, one of the actors. I can't remember names. I'm not good with names. But she was a teacher in the classroom, and after her, and he stabbed her in, the left hand, right? She stabbed him in the left hand, sorry. The stalker guy. And then it shows the boyfriend that had his left hand wrapped up. So, me and my mom thinking he has to be killed because of the hand. Because I feel that, I know you feel killing it's too obvious, but I mean, that didn't make sense, because when that happened, when he got stabbed in the hand, that was way before it showed the boyfriend with his hand wrapped up, and it showed the boyfriend even after that happened, and you didn't show him with his hand wrapped up. But you know, it also could make sense because, like, you're not gonna. I feel like not many people really make that connection, you know, because like, well, you can pay attention to your hand, like his hand's wrapped up. There's a million ways you can hurt your hand, right? Cutting some or whatever. So I feel like not many people come to a conclusion like me and my mom. I mean, maybe you would, but I don't know. I feel like that wasn't as obvious unless, like, you're really paying attention to everything. And then you also have, like, the same mask as the killer that he had, the woman sign. What was her name? Okay, what was her name? Cynthia sign from, so there was just a few things with him that made it seem like he was the killer, but I feel like they did start to make it too obvious, especially with the mask, but I don't know. So anyways, we went through there, whatever, just a movie, just the actors getting tormented by his killer. Like, he starts off sending them pictures of them, like, in their kitchen or doing something that, like, they would be doing something and 2 seconds later they would get a text on their cell phone of the pictures of them doing that. Like, let's say someone was washing dishes. They would be, like, washing dishes, and they would finish up and then their phone would go off, and then there would be pictures of them doing the dishes. So it starts off like that, then he goes after them. I will say it was a good movie. That's pretty much the concept of the movie, just like all the actors getting stalked by this guy, sends them pictures. But I will say the ending of it was weird to me, because number one, when they did the killer reveal, pretty much he just kind of ripped his mask off, and then him and, like, the guy actor who played Jason were fighting. This is not the fairy ending, so don't worry, I'm not kidding. I never give away endings, but anyways, they're fine. But when he removed, I did not know who the killer was. Like, I did not know who the guy was. Like, he wasn't, as far as I can remember, he wasn't someone that we've seen in the movie already. Just seemed like some random person, but maybe he was and I just missed it. But he didn't seem like anyone I recognized from, oh my god, it's that guy, I remember him, you know. So that was weird, like, and they never really did a true reveal where they said his name or anything, so I really couldn't know who he was. And he did have kind of, like, makeup on, like, black under his eyes and stuff, so that can make him a bit more unrecognizable, but he didn't look like anyone we've seen in the movie before. But the ending was plot twist I did not expect. It was good, it's just, I will say, without giving anything away, they, like, zoomed into something at the end, and it didn't make sense to me why they did it like that. Maybe it would make sense to you guys if you watched the movie, but I'm not going to give it an end. But that's pretty much the whole concept of the movie. Stalker guy, he sends them pictures, you know, takes pictures of them, send them to them, and then just kind of torments them in a sense, and then kills them, you know. And, like, the way he was killing them was the same way, like, Jason would kill people in the Friday the 13th movie, so that was kind of cool. It was freaky, though. It's a good movie. I recommend checking it out if you haven't. You know, because why not? But if you guys have seen the movie, right, let me know what you guys think in the comments. I rate this movie 10 out of 10, to be honest. Actually, I don't know about 10 out of 10. I say 10 out of 8. Just like I said, with the ending, like, the killer reveal didn't kind of make sense to me. I think they could have done better with that, but the rest of it was cool. You know, yeah. Not really much more to say about the movie, you know. It's just one, you know, kind of pretty much a slasher film in this sense, you know what I mean? You know, like, it's just kind of, in a way, your typical slasher film, but it wasn't, you know? And, yeah. Also, speaking of, like, slasher films, Scream 6 is supposedly coming out in 2026, but I'm not excited for it, because Jenna Ortega's not going to be in it, and Sam, I forget the actress name that plays Sam, but Sam is Billy Loomis's daughter, because they're not going to be in it, so it's not going to be as good. You know, because they were so great with 5 and 6, you know, Scream 5 and 6. Especially with Sam being Billy Loomis's daughter, who was the killer in the very first Scream. Like, it just makes sense to have her in there. Like, I feel like, I don't know. It's just stupid, but just want to throw it out there. But yeah, 13 Fanboy, it's a cool movie. You know, maybe when I was looking for a movie, came across, I was like, that sounds cool, and it was cool. Like, I was a little nervous going into it, like, didn't think it was going to be as good, but it ended up being really good. It kept my attention the whole time, like, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't get bored with it and feel like looking away, or like, it's just almost over, like, it's a movie that keeps your attention, I will say that. It has a lot, it doesn't have a whole lot of goriness in it, like blood. I mean, there's kind of a lot of blood, but like, it's not like too bad. It's kind of just like a Friday the 13th type of movie, like that same amount of gore with the kills and stuff, but it's really cool. I recommend it. Anyways, that's it for this video, guys. Hope you guys enjoy. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Would you guys watch this movie? If you guys have already, let me know. And if you guys do end up watching the movie, again, let me know in the comments what you think of it. I would love to know your thoughts. If you have any other movie suggestions for me, I only really watch horror movies, so any horror movie suggestions will be appreciated. Love you, Animals, so much. Please follow me on my socials. Follow everyone in my description. Guys, please subscribe to me. Please like. And please comment and if you want to see more Ghost Box stuff, let me know. Please check out my Ghost Box video. I guarantee you won't regret it. And make sure you wear headphones if you do so you can hear everything. I love you, Animals, so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.